group. We've got a virtual exhibition from the 1st to the 16th of May, and then we've got an actual physical exhibition, which is terribly exciting, with all of the artists. I think somewhere in the region of 30, from the 17th to 24th of May. That will be at Bicester Hotel and Spa in Chesterton, near Bicester. So I would like to welcome along Gill Heaton.
Thank you.
Good afternoon, Gill. Gill, tell me about yourself and your amazing art.
I'm quite a latecomer to art because I didn't do any until I did some crafts, but not art as such until I retired. And then I decided that I would have a go, do a drawing course, which was quite fun. And then I thought, well, I'll try some watercolours, see how that goes. And didn't like them at all, didn't get on with watercolours. I thought, well, I'll try some acrylics. No, I didn't get on with them at all either.
What was the problem with the acrylics, just out of interest?
I think they dry too quickly for me, and I wanted to fiddle, and that didn't work. And then there was a short weekend course on painting with oils, and I thought, well, I'm never going to like oil painting. It's messy, and I don't like things that are messy. And I loved it. And I carried on doing oil painting. I've been doing it now for 8 or 9 years, I think. And of course, for the first couple of years, I was enjoying what I was doing, but what turned out, I wouldn't show it to anybody else. And then you suddenly have that breakthrough moment where you think, actually, that's not bad. And I'm quite proud of that. Yeah. And from then on, just carried on developing. And also, I think you don't really know what your style is going to be.
No, that's very true.
Until you just keep going. And then after a while, you look back and you think, gosh, they're obviously by the same person. There is a style there, and it's developed all of its own. I haven't tried to develop it that way, but it's done its own thing.
That's really interesting. So just picking up on that, because it's always a thing that artists grapple with, what style I'm going to use, who do I follow, whether I'll figurative or I'm abstract or what have you. And you've got a combination going on, I think, in a way. There's 1 or 2 paintings I see of yours that could be abstract because it's very close up of a flower or what have you. So what type of things do you like to paint? What sort of inspires you about that particular thing?
Well, I like natural subjects. So I particularly like birds. I've always been interested in birds, wildlife, flowers. I love the outdoors and I love landscape, but I don't like painting it.
Oh, that's interesting. Why is that?
I don't really know. It just doesn't inspire me. It inspires me to look at it or to photograph it, but not actually to paint it.
Oh, right.
So I seem to like the details. I also like repeating patterns. So quite often I find myself doing something like I'm painting a duck that's on the water, and all of a sudden I'm doing all these just repeating patterns, and it starts to become, I suppose it's more illustrative.
Yes, I was going to say
realistic.
Drawing, perhaps.
And I've done graphic design and illustration, so I think that's coming through into it as well. And although I go for realism, it's not exactly realism. There's a bit of illustration going in. It's slightly stylized.
Yeah.
But I do like my bright colours.
Yes, I've noticed that. You really do. And there's nothing wrong with that. It's fantastic because it lights up a room and I'd make you feel good. I like bright colours as well. So as an artist, as a visual artist, when people come in to a room filled with your artwork, what do you want them to feel? What do you want to convey to them?
Ooh, that's a good question. I think I just want them to feel sort of happy and optimistic and bright and enlivened. I want them, I don't know, I think my things stand out. I've got 1 or 2 people who've said, oh, I really love your pictures. I couldn't possibly have one in my sitting room because it would just go, whoa, that's all I can see. But I quite like that.
Oh, that's fantastic, yes. And have you done many exhibitions, Gill?
Not many. I've run the Otmore Art Fair a couple of times in Islip, which is where I live.
Right, yeah.
And we've done that twice now. And we will be doing another one this year as long as everything allows us to.
Yes.
So that's quite nice, and that's having 25 artists, local artists, so most of them from the Otmore area, but also a little bit further afield. So we've done that. Otherwise, no, I haven't done very much at all.
Okay, well, I think you should, because your work is really superb.
Thank you.
Well, it's been an absolute pleasure talking to you this afternoon, and I wish you every success for our physical exhibition. It'll be lovely to see you amongst all the other artists, all so different. So yes, thanks very much, Jill.
Thank you. Nice. I'm looking forward to it.
Yes, good.